Welcome to Outplay the Meeples. In this episode, we're doing an unboxing of Dice Forge. Created by Regis Bonesse. I'm probably messing that name up. I do apologize up front. Published by Liberad. Plays in about 45 minutes. Ages 10 and up, and 2 to 4 players. Hello, I'm Walter.
I'm David.
And we're here to unbox our first unboxing on our channel. And it's going to be Dice Forge. So let's get to it. One of the reasons why I chose this game is I saw this on another channel, and it just looked really intriguing. So David, why don't you dig on in and get some pieces? We've got some player tableaus here.
What's this strap around here for?
That's, I believe, to hold all of the dice pieces in that are areas that you can replace on your dice.
Oh, wow.
So, wow. I'm not going to punch out everything here, but you can see that we've got a really nice player board. It's got pre-made cutouts.
Do you see how thick this is?
Yeah, it's very nice. It looks really nice with that.
And it's customizable for each game, so no two games are the same?
I believe that it does have enough cards to have some customizability to it, yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a really nice, thick cardboard. And pre-punched so that, you know, when you put your little cubes in that we'll get to, they don't go scattering all over the place. This is actually, I believe, an upgrade piece, so you normally get your main tableau here, and then you can upgrade to add on to extend for your gold and different
So
colors.
each player gets that as their tableau?
Yes. You
Okay.
get this to start with.
Okay.
And then as you play in the game. By the way, we're not actually going to go through how the game plays during this video. That will be in a later video, hopefully here within the next month. So let's use aside. And of course, you know, it has some other pieces, you know, to punch out, you know, 2 times buttons, and what else.
And I do see that there's...
Yep, and that's the main game board, because there are some cards that go around the game board that will open up one of these decks, I hope.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and set this right up here for now, or do you want this? Maybe what I'll do is I'll zoom out a little bit more. I didn't realize this was going to be...
So it comes with 2 fairly good-sized deck of cards. Not quite sure how many cards are in there. And there's a good set of them, and you can feel how the quality is. Now, just as I had mentioned in one of our other videos, I've had some card mishaps before, so I like to sleeve my cards, and if I can find the right size sleeves, I will most likely be sleeving those as well. We happen to have a lot of game nights, and we have a variety of people that come over to play. And you know, sometimes mishaps happen, and you know, sometimes you can replace things, and sometimes it's like, ooh, I can't seem to get another set of those. So it's better to be a little bit of prevention.
I like the colors on these
Right.
cards.
Oh yeah, the artwork is fantastic. Put a couple up here. See. I don't know if maybe you want to try to zoom in on some of those cards. Up there.
Put some of these up. A few examples of that. So I guess it would help if I gave you different ones. Maybe the kind of like the mini eyes.
Sure.
So,
And as I say, it's another whole deck that we've not opened. And there's some filler type stuff. But you can also see that there's a insert that's inside the thing. The box, I've not actually tried to put all the pieces in yet. I have seen in other videos and other reviews that they do fit. And this is an actual dice customizable game. So you actually have, each player has two different color dice. One is a gray, one is a light gray or dark gray. And there's these little chiclets that go onto the sides. And of course your dice have these certain base ones that will get put onto there. I guess we could go ahead and see about opening that up.
Yeah, some drawing seem like a little bit
And there's just these little chiclet things. And
so they just like
cards off.
pop right on there.
Yep, pop right on, and then as you're rolling, you can do different things that give you different cards, which then customize your dice some more. So each player will get, one of these, and you just take.
Can you hand me one of those?
Sure.
I want to see how easy this is to
Just
pop on and pop off. Because
Pop
I can
on.
imagine that as you're playing the game, are you going to have time to sit here and
Well, as other people are rolling, you can then customize your dice. Now, I believe in the instructions they do suggest that you can take one of the actual tabs that you're going to use, and you can use it as a wedge to get the other one off.
Yeah, because I can imagine that trying to let's see how you get these off together. Okay, so they really don't like sit in it. They just really go into that little center tab, and then
Right.
now we didn't have to sit here and put each one of these stickers on there. Thank goodness. That
Right. No, those actually came, and I'm not sure that that's actually a sticker. It seems like if it is, that it is glazed onto it. I'm not saying that it couldn't peel off, but it appears like it's a fairly good quality.
Yeah. I mean, I like the customizability. I'm not so certain that changing it is very easy.
And of course, you have your little chiclet pieces that go inside your tableau here.
Yeah, I'm not each color. I'm not buying
You're not a fan of the customizability yet?
maybe I put them on there too hard.
Could
But
be.
I've only got 2 on this cube, and I can't get either one of them off. So,
Well, and it is brand new, so a little bit of wear and tear might help here.
yeah.
And of course, that's how you can keep track of how many gold, how many of the different types that you have. And the thing I like about it is, unlike some games where if this gets jostled around, the cubes have now been moved, and you don't remember, was I on 4 or 5? These, get to stay inside the little area right there.
I got one off,
Hey, all right.
but I had to go around to each side of the cube too. Each side of that square.
And there might be some information in the instructions that tell you a little bit more
I got that one off easy.
how to do it, as well.
And again, they are brand new, so maybe it's just with a little bit of wear though.
They do come initially with all of the sides that is the standard or default that go into them. Okay. So in addition to you having dice, in addition to you having little chiclets, you also have a little man person. I would go as far as to say that it's a meeple, because it's just a little sorry person or whatever.
I wouldn't call it a pawn either, but we'll call it a meeple.
Okay. But then on the board, these cards are going to be laid out.
So let's go ahead and move our boxes out of the way. Let's bring that board on down and see what we can.
Now, I'm not placing these in their correct area, but these cards will go like this. And then, depending upon the number of players, your pawn is going to go out here into the center circle. It is. And then you get to translocate that person to here, for which, of course, then you have an option to upgrade and take those cards, which, of course, would then have a possibility of changing what your dice looks like so that you can get better things. Because, like in here, here's like a 3 times. Here's 2 of what victory points I think that is. Here is two of, I believe it is the purple symbol matches the die for what it is that you're going to get. And I believe that you need to then spend these. So like if I had 5 of these greens, I would spend 3 to do whatever that's needed.
I will say I like that you're able to keep tally
Right.
there. So you're not having so many gems in front of you that you're trying to maintain all of that. You're just maintaining it on a tracker.
Actually,
if you
this
will.
is victory points.
Oh, okay.
So of course, I don't think you would ever spend victory points. But, so like and how this works is you go 0 up to 9, and then you become 10, and then you've got 11 up to 19, and then you've got 20.
Close to like Sushi Go, where you have the little cards that once you
and then there are, when you're not using your dice, you get to place them there after you've upgraded them. But at least from what I've seen, again, we're not trying to go into play, but it's not like you're waiting for somebody else to finish their turn, because even on their turn, there are things that you get to do off of their turn.
Okay.
Things that they roll affect you and other players. Okay. It might give you an increase of different things, or you get to spend an increase to get something. Okay. And
so where does this board come into
So
play?
when you go to put it away, initially you're going to put a lot of these different things in here to choose as some of your upgrades. So instead of having to go ahead and set this up each time, now again, I'm not placing these in their proper areas. I'm just showing as an example that if you were to have this filled into here, instead of them just being loosey-goosey in a bag or whatever else, it now conveniently slips into a little sleeve for putting it away. So the next time that you play the game, you can just pull it right back out and you're ready to go.
So are there specifics on how you set it up?
There is.
Okay.
And I believe that it actually goes like this. So these particular things, you would spend 12 of your gold here if you wanted to buy whatever was in that pouch here.
Now, do those refill during the game, or is it one time?
It's a one time. So, for instance, here, if you were to take a look at this, now again, this is probably more for gameplay. If you were to spend 12, this can actually give you 4 victory points, which is one of these, that would actually be here, we'll use 3 victory points. So in this space up here, if you were to spend 8, you could take one of these, put those on there, and every time that you roll that, you get to go up 3 victory points.
Oh, wow.
So that's why you would probably want to modify your dice. They come with just some simple, 1 gold, 1, red. I'm not sure what the actual defaults are. But like this one here, I think you get to choose either or. Do you want 5 victory points, or do you want to go up on 2 of those gems?
Okay.
Or whatever they are. So, it seemed very intriguing, very, very nice. And I really did like how, this is all set up. So, yes, at the end of the game, you got to put it back, but you had to put everything back anyway.
Oh, absolutely. No, it makes sense. I just thought it was more of a something you set up right now. I see the point of why to set it up like that.
And then with the rubber, you can dump this upside down.
You set your games up on its side, so that's a beauty part that it's going to hold.
And then
so because it's just one rubber band in the middle, have there been any complaints of the sides falling off? It would have to open up by more than.
Yeah, I cannot say that there has been. I haven't been on Board Game Geek. By the way, not a sponsor, but if you do want to get some information about games, board games, go out to Board Game Geek. They've got almost any and every game that you could ever think of, going back into the 40s and 50s. Haven't gone to find out what their frequently asked questions or anything are like, but if you were to go there, I'm sure you can find some data sheets on it.
Okay.
So yeah, this is
and does this just sit out to the
end
type
it
thing?
kind of like just sits off to the side, and then when it comes time that you hit the right combination of whatever that it is, and you need to upgrade, you can do Again, I'm not sure exactly what it is. I mean, I know these are that you're spending these amount to get those particular various things. These are like specialty items down here.
Okay.
That give you different things that are worth stuff. And then, as I say, there's cards that go all around here. So not only is it a dice chucking game, a dice modification game, a pawn moving game, meeple moving game.
And I'm assuming these cards will refill.
They're actually put out there in stacks. Notice how there was 2 of this.
Okay.
Okay.
So those go in
I'm not quite sure where they go.
Okay.
But wherever that they go, they're in stacks, and they're worth victory points. Well, these particular ones worth victory points. I'm assuming this is a cost. It's going to cost you 2 of those things to buy this. So not only do you need to be able to go to that area, you need to spend whatever the resources are for that. And then there's also the part where, as long as you are here, you're free to really, I believe, go anywhere. Once you are here, you are there. Somebody else has to displace you from being there. And I think you get some type of a bonus for them doing that. Again, that's more in the gameplay. Haven't really read over the rules. But, yeah, I just thought that the game looked intriguing. I like games that put a lot of little different things together. Now, I'm not saying that the forging of the dice as such, that it's the easiest thing. But, I mean, I think it, shows some merit of, okay, try it, I don't think Legos, were all that easy to put together and take apart at times, when you first get them sometimes.
So you will not be gluing these together?
No. You need to change them. In fact, the playthroughs that I've seen, you really want to change all the sides of your die, to something else.
Right.
And then of course you're hoping and praying, oh, I need that to come up. I also think it's one of those things that if you put like a 3 victory point on this one, and you've got another 3 victory point, you might want to put it on the other die to give yourself a better chance of getting it. Now, if you've got yet another one, okay, wherever that it needs to be.
Well, that's all on how you feel that you want to, how to stack the odds in your favor.
Okay.
So
that's, I think, pretty much all of the different pieces that come in here. As I say, it has a very nice insert. At least it looks very nice. I really do like this, where it's already in there. Unlike, let's just put everything into a plastic bag and have to try to sort it out later. You're going to have to put the game away anyway, so you might as well take the time, put it away properly, and then it's already
ready for the next game.
Okay. Shall we see about going to closing thoughts?
Sure.
Interested in playing it?
Absolutely. I think we should probably play it pretty soon. I think it's an interesting game. I'm intrigued by it, if not for just the customizability. Still not fully set on those dice.
Sure.
I think we're going to need some type of plastic tool to help get those dice
and that was
apart
as well. But at least on the reviews that I saw, the people were just using the backs of each. And I think if you have another one in there, you're able to use it
as leverage.
To help top it up too. I'm hoping that these are of good enough quality that.
That's my concern, is that I think you're going to break those corners right off.
The corners off, right. And if we do, we'll give you guys that feedback. We want to be honest and transparent, if nothing else.
No, I think it's a game that I'd be interested in playing. We'll see how the first game playthrough goes. We can do up to 4 players, and I'm more of a proponent that goes up to 6.
Yep. And maybe they'll come out with an expansion or something for it, in the future. I'm not quite sure how they would try to expand this. Maybe there would be another deck or another board, to come out. Because I think the dynamic would probably change a little bit if you started this body.
Right. I mean, I'm guessing that this board would grow a little bit more too, because
it is possible.
it's probably optimized for the 2 to 4 players.
Sure.
So I do like that, they're getting younger and younger kids. That'll be able
Sure,
to play this
sure.
game too.
Yeah, I think the iconography, I mean, it basically, it definitely shows you, what it's supposed to be. I just haven't read through. I do like all the artwork. I mean, it looks fantastic. I'm not an artist by any stretch of the imagination, but I know what I like, and I do like
It definitely looks almost even prehistoric type thing.
it. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us, and until the next episode, have a great day.